Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about the North Node in Libra in a natal horoscope. Well, as most of you know, the North Node is connected with what we would emphasize or accentuate generally like after age 30, something where we may have been oblivious to, or I should say decidedly oblivious to, perhaps the first 30 years or so. Certain areas in life we may have neglected in a prior lifetime perhaps, and something that needs focus on in the second half of life. So anyway, we look at the North Node in Libra, and I think one obvious thing we could say is there would be one stronger need for partnerships, more about reconciliation, being a mediator. The first 30 years or so of the life, I look at the South Node as being like the redundant point in the chart, the thing that we seem to feel compelled to keep coming back to. And perhaps earlier in our lives, people that have this the South Node in Aries may have been maybe somewhat overly aggressive, assertive, or forceful regarding things, may have embarked on a number of projects sometimes simultaneously, and was putting so much focus on this initiative and having to get these certain things, a lot of things done. Perhaps a lot of things did not even come to fruition because of this. Now, with the North Node in Libra, with the focus on partnerships in the latter part of the life, the person may realize and become cognizant of the fact that perhaps they can accomplish more by with the use of a partner, and thus bringing forth some greater happiness in the process. Finding being victorious in a battle could be one thing, which could be the emphasis of the South Node in Aries, but with the North Node in Libra, finding that love, and finding that this coming to the realization that you can't always do everything by yourself. One could be more victorious in the rest of their life, I guess you could say, so to speak, which is really the biggest battle of them all. We'll look at this placement. And the North Node in Libra, as far as perhaps there might be some aspirations that are connected with this in the latter part of the life, which person might find an interest pursuing something as a mediator, arbitrator, even someone that works as like in some marriage counseling, where one could help kind of intervene and help negotiate something between one partner and the other, working as some kind of attorney or paralegal, even something connected in the law department somehow, such as even a court reporter. Those might be some aspirations for this person, as far as what they feel could be like, or what is maybe that mission for this purpose, for this person this time around, so to speak. People, this placement must learn to realize that life may be a perpetual battle, but it doesn't always have to be looked upon in this manner. That the North Node in Libra may bring this person a need to find some tranquility and some peace and harmony in the second part of the person's life, to appreciate refinement and beauty. This person may seek some endeavor that's connected with the arts and or beauty in some manner, perhaps after age 30 in this person's life. This could be the person that really realizes that not everything, person doesn't have to be always concerned about being independent and have this freedom syndrome and feel that they have to be everything has to be done by his or herself. And it's not about egocentric needs or wishes that this person may may find happiness by acquiescing to a partner's wishes from time to time, to learn the act of compromise, that one doesn't always have to always be first in everything they do, that somebody else can be perhaps a strong, be the strong one, and being willing to maybe relinquish the lead, so to speak, to maybe a partner from time to time, and that the greater accomplishments can come with the assistance by collaboration with perhaps a spouse or marital partner, or just simply through a close friend or a confidant to some degree, and that things can be done. More can ultimately be accomplished with others, as opposed to just feeling compelled to just go it alone, just because this is what this person wants to do, maybe this, and not to act, not to be impetuous, and not to be impulsive, to kind of think things a little bit more thoroughly, perhaps a little bit more thought before acting upon impulse or emotion, and thus this person would ultimately, I believe, lead to greater peace and tranquility in their lives, which is indicated by the North Node in Libra. Well, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for the North Node in Libra and a natal horoscope. Stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about the North Node in Scorpio in a natal chart. Two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis on a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because a person astrologically is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.